Hey guys, it's me. It's Constance with Charming Custom Crafts. I know I haven't been on here, but I have been crafting. Not paper crafting per se, though I do have a few things that I'm going to share. But I started this the day I left on the cruise. I was trying to use up my yarn. So I started making scrubbies, and unfortunately at the last second, literally before I got on the cruise, I dumped it, which I shouldn't have, because I think I could have sold these like crazy. But I started making a bunch just so that I can get rid of my stock of yarn. And since people love them, and I made my last batch of soap. And that is, I'm going to show you all these guys in a second. I'm going to show the soap because I am selling them. Buy 4 soaps to get a scrubby free. Now, the soap prices are actually cheaper than my normal price, only because this is my last batch before I start for Christmas in a few months. So I have a bunch of soap here, and I want to get rid of those. I make all natural bath and body soap. This is a split honey and milk. So I have trying to count them up, and I have one goat milk. Counting them here. It's 8, 9, 10. I have 10 split bars of honey and milk, and I have 1 honey. I have 1 milk. I have this with Love Spell, and that would be Shea. And then I gotta smell them. Oh, Sleeping Angel, and that is goat. No, that's Shea. Okay, this is Coffee Scrub. That is honey. What's that? No, wait. No, this is cappuccino. Starbucks cappuccino mocha coffee scrub. I have 2 of those. I have Granny's apple, and that would be honey. And then these are Macintosh apple. That's what I have left. So, and I have 2 of those. So that's what I have left on my soap. So it'd be 4 of those, and you get 1 scrubby. Buy 7, I'll give you 2 scrubbies. Now I'm going to show you what I did that first, during the time that I had surgery, because I had major hip surgery. This is part of the reason why I haven't been on. So these are the ones that I did. They're out of order, which you guys wouldn't really matter, but I'm kind of in my head. But these are the ones I started on the 11th, and then when I was able to walk. So I was crafting even though I was redoing the front yard even after surgery. But those first 3 weeks before the cruise, on the way to the cruise, and those 2 weeks that I really couldn't do much afterwards. So here's 5 of them. I do name them all, so if you're wondering, you can always. This one is like cotton candy and blue raspberry. I have names for them, but I don't think you want to know. This is like an Easter colored one. This is like a full raspberry one. And this is like tropical fruit punch. This is a black and raspberry. So that's my black cherry. So that's 5 of them there. You're going to love this. I made a crap load of them. And then I made like a lavender one, sunrise one, Key West one, lemon meringue, mojito. Like I said, I got a whole bunch of names for them. So I name them because you kind of stare at them long enough. So here is, see if I got that right. There's another 5. I already showed you those 2, but I'm going to show you 3 more because I'm putting them away in 5s. Then I have an all black one. This one's real pretty. All white one. That's like a magenta and black. So that is 15. And we're counting them up as we go. If you want to do the soap with the scrubbies, let me know, and you'll have to point out exactly what colors they are. This is what I was doing on the way to the cruise, on my way back from the cruise, and the 2 weeks after my surgery. Patriotic. So that's another 5. That makes 20. That's what I did. And then I have 6 more here. This one's got a Chanel with the scrubby. Light pink and black. Another Key West one. So that was 26. I'm trying to cut them out because you guys are going to laugh and see how many. And I told you guys I was keeping busy. I want to write this down because I'm not going to remember. You guys probably were watching this going, yes, I remember. Well, let's see if I got a scrap here somewhere. Okay, that's 26. That's what I made. I made 3 on the way down to the cruise, 3 on the way back from the cruise. And then the rest of the 20 was that 2 weeks, which is not very much. You may think so, but wait until I show you what I did do. I had one day where I made these. This is now in between doing the yard work. That's a red and pink. That's a dark orange. And no, that's a red and orange. Pink and baby blue. This is like a coral one. That's a fuchsia and white. Periwinkle and pink, or purple. Periwinkle and white. Periwinkle and sea colors. Now, that was one day. And I do mean that was just one day because you're going to see everything else that I did. So I'm writing this down because that was just one day. Because my husband downloaded an audiobook and I went kind of crazy. So that's 8. All right. So you guys can see 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's 8. I did 4 more in another day. Here's my little piggy one. And then the pink and orange. So there's another 4 for another day. I see I did a lot. And then this one, I did a lot of scrubbies. This was, again, a different day. So when I said I was working on crafts, I want you guys to know that I really was. Again, if you want to do the soap thing and a scrubby, otherwise scrubbies are $4 a piece. So, plus shipping. So there's 3 and 3, 7. I told you I got to where I was just making them like crazy. Give you so much of an idea. This is part of the reason why I haven't done videos, is because not only have I been working on these, but it's all over my table. Trying to make sure I have them all here. Another day. They just keep coming, right? I did another 8 this day. Yeah, 8 for that day. 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe this was the 9 day. That's pink and like a light green. 3, 6, 8. I did all this in a, nope, no, it is 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, this was the 9 day. There's 9 of them there. And they just keep coming. I'm telling you, I told you I've been keeping busy. There's a red and black one. It's like an apple. Like an apple color. Caramel and peppermint. This one is my superhero one, which I was cracking up laughing. Minecraft. Easter grass. Spring green. So this was a different day. So that's another 7. I'm writing these down. I told you I had a lot of them. I was working them up. Now if I can get this off my table, I can get more done. Here's a 7. 3 for 7. Yep. I have a box literally next to me. Alright, so I did another 3 on a different day. This is purple, black, and green, lime green. That's a purple. I was trying to use up stuff, so that's 3. I had these in stacks. What I showed you at the beginning and not knowing which days, it's because they were already in the box. Then I had a day that I was taking some of my scraps, and somebody will like us. This one I was just not real thrilled with, but it is really scrubby. This is a black and lime and like a straw color. So I got that in one day. Actually, it took me a couple days because till that lady went batshit crazy at my house. Long story. Trying to pull the ones that weren't my last week or so. So here's more. That one is chocolate covered strawberries. There's our brown and white. Kelly green and white. Hot spot. So that is another 7. I told you I've been making them. That's what I've been keeping busy doing. Okay, I got more. I know you're asking, how much more do you have? I don't know. Like I said, that's why I've been counting them up with y'all. Now these were made over a 2-day period. And I was trying to use what I got. So I'm down to the last of whatever. So it might be a little while before I make any more. You're going, how many more can you make? I could make these all day long. So you can see this one. This is kind of cool. I did a split color thing. So there's one. And there's another one. That's a purple and an orange. That's one of my firework one. Black and white. I love the spirals. That's like Easter delight right there, I'll tell you. So this is over a 2-day period. And that's another 7. I'm going to count those into 7, but I do have some more here. Now these were made out of straight cottons, and I made them a little bigger because they will shrink some. They spiral all the way around. So this is like vanilla and chocolate with like cherries. And this is like sherbet ice cream or creamsicle, orange creamsicle. So these are straight cotton. So like I said, I haven't even counted them up. I quit counting. So I have 34 and 11 and a 16 and a 4. That's a 17. I'm counting them up here. There's 44. There's 20. There's 37. I made 81 in the last 5 weeks. But I decided I'm going to keep going. So I had all this scrap yarn. So I decided to make soap mitts. And these are also $4. And you can put your soap in it or you can put soap on it. So I have 2 orange ones. And it's got a little hanger, like an oven mitt. And then you can pull this tight so if you want to just put soap in it. And you can just throw them in the washer when you're done. So there's 2 orange ones. Multicolored, neutral like baby one. Here's a pink one. Pink and orange one. I have a blue one. Now, I have this one, but my husband says he wants this one, so that one we're keeping. I have a lime green one, because you guys will remember this yarn from past projects. Then I have a smaller one in neutral colors. So I have 8 oven mitts. Or not oven mitts, wash mitts. So I have that there. I made another small one that a little kid can use, or you can use in the kitchen with some soap. So I guess I made 8 of them. Now I also made a shawl. I have to finish the ties to the end. And I did, I'm working on a belt, and I got back to one of my baby blankets. So the baby blanket's over halfway done. When I started, it was like this, because I've been avoiding it. Now it's like way past like where my fingers are. So that's what I've been working on besides other projects. You're seeing some that you have not seen. But I just filled this box sitting next to me. And for those that are on the craft page will know that I'm getting ready to announce a new giveaway. So if you're following me here on YouTube, you got to be on my craft page to be able to get involved. And it's usually a small challenge. It's nothing big. But there's a little deciding vote on there that I posted on whether you like character or color. Color or character. So you got to pick out either color or character and post it below. You have until Sunday. So that's what I've been wanting to show you guys, and that is it for this video. Just note that I am crafting. I'm keeping busy. I'm also got called for jury duty on Monday for the second time in a year. They didn't like my answer last time, and I spent more money between the turnpike there and back and my food, wasted all of my day, only for them to not like my answer. It's only one word that I said, but they never asked me why. So I'm hoping I can get out of it, but at least I'm in the first 300. But more than likely, they're usually bigger cases. So, oh God, I do not want to do jury duty. I know it is my civil service, but even with my background, I just don't care anymore. Anyway, so stay tuned for more videos, and I apologize for not being on here, but I have been crafting. My room, once again, is a disaster. I do have another Easter card coming. I have a video on that, and then how I make big flowers. I have them in here from the Easter bunny that I did, I'll be showing the ones that I made. Also, please note that they were in a hurry, but when I share some that I'm making here, I will go into much more details, because I decided I think I'm going to make this room look pretty, because it's kind of a little too much black and like a greenish robinate color. So I am going to move on and try to get this video up so I can post the other ones. Bye, guys.